Hi, my name is Ruta and we're doing hair challenge, which is 100 days of good hair days, hair diary, which is a spin-off from my mood diary, which was another diary, which was a bit different, but the same. So I'm doing a hairstyle every day for 100 days. And I'm also talking about my mood and how I feel. So today we are on the day 83, I believe, and we're going to be doing this amazing hairstyle called Rodarte Plait. So it's something that you probably seen in Lord of the Rings, elves wearing. But basically it's pretty beautiful and pretty amazing, and it says that you need a partner for that, but I think it's going to be fine without partner here. So, and it says that you need comb for hair bands, hair clips, and flexible hold hairspray. The way we start, we part the hair on the desired side and divide it into small sections of hair. So basically we create like a parting where we want it to be, and then we take a section of the hair and we start plaiting it to create a small plait. So create a simple 3-strand plait and continue until you have 7.5-10 centimeters of your hair left, and secure the ends with a hairband. Make a similar plait on the other side. Put both plaits to the crown of the head and secure them in place with a hairband. So one plait, another plait, and then a hairband. Okay. Clip the plait upwards and create another plait, another simple plait directly underneath the two connected plaits. Secure the ends with a hairband. Release the clip. Using the hair left out of your hairband, make a 3-strand plait and then create a rose shape by winding it into a circle. Secure the rose into a place at the base of your plait with hair grips. Use hairspray to finish. Okay, so this is kind of like all process how it goes. I have a picture in my mind how it should work. So yeah, so first step, we kind of create parting where we want the hair to part. And then we start by taking piece of the hair, and now let me check. Okay, so we're gonna take not the shortest hair here, but kind of a little bit longer hair here, and create a 3-strand plait. I wonder if actually this particular strand of hair, okay, no, maybe it's not too short. Because my worry is, if I don't have enough ends left, will I be able to create little plait at the very end where I'm supposed to do like a rose shape. So just simply plaiting 3-strand plait on one side. I'm just keeping the rest of the hair out of the way. So okay, so now we have like 10 centimeters or so left, like this. So I think now is the time where I use the hairband and secure this plait. I didn't take these hair on purpose because it would have finished very short, at very short kind of like end here, and then the rest would be like just a couple of strands. So I'm basically redoing this middle part because when I checked the recording, I was recording it on my other phone, and for whatever the reason, the view was getting like stuck and lagging below. I use my other phone sometimes for recording, and that other phone, it has a bit low memory. So it's like old phone that has good camera, so I'm using it for camera, and I think it actually is starting to really crack right now because it doesn't. I still keep some video and pictures in there. I think I need to transfer it to my computer if I wanted to use that phone as my camera, basically. So yeah, and everything was lagging and getting stuck, so I'm just redoing this part so you could see what happened. So okay, after the first plait is done, we do the second plait, and actually I chosen to do it a little bit kind of like not taking the hair from the very front, because the layers goes like this, so the plait is really short, but taking them from slightly behind, like kind of where the ear is, and picking up some hair that are behind the ear, because those hair there, they have better lengths, they are longer basically. So yeah, so just doing 2 plaits, and I'm actually securing them. Now I chosen to actually take it and secure it with these little tiny, it's like a plastic but kind of like rubber type of bands. They probably could be disposable, but if I can use it again, I use it again. They can be a little bit sticky on your hair and can pull your hair slightly. So if you don't like it, probably best not to use it, but I like it because they are not slippery. So once you use them, they don't really slip out. Right. So after we done these 2 plaits, we supposed to kind of just put them up, put them away. So I'm just gonna kind of like, we're supposed to kind of put them in one and then put them away. But at the moment, I'm just gonna use hair grips and put them away, because what we need to do for now, actually, you know what? I don't even need to use hair grips. Why am I? I think because in the picture it showed like that. But basically what we need to do, we need to create another plait which looks like continuation of those 2 plaits. So for that, make sure that the back of your hair is kind of like straight and not free. And then take some hair. First time when I done it, I took like hair directly like under the plait, and it didn't look very good because it created too much of partings, sections, separation, so you could see basically the roots. So I think it's better way of doing it. I'm gonna show you. Better way of doing this is kind of like taking the whole top section like this, not very 3-strand plait. So we take that section that we have combed through, brushed through from the top of our head, and then we just create simple 3-strand plait. We don't need it to be very high because we're going to be connecting the 2 side plaits, and basically we just kind of like plait it through with the 3-strand plait technique. If you have very strong arms, you can do it all the way down, depending on how long your hair is. I think this technique is really probably very good for the hair which is very long and not really cut in layers. I think for that type of hair this probably would be perfect, because it's kind of like you can have tiny long plaits and you can have those plaits plaited all the way through the length of your hair, so it kind of decorative effect is really nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna use one of those rubber hair bands to secure this. And now I'm going to check. Now I'm going to check where the plait starts at the back. So that will give me a clue where should I join my other plaits. Okay, so it starts there. So that means I would join my plaits approximately at that, like this. So you see, this is where the plait starts. So I would join them together here. So I take them from both sides and I'll just use basically another rubber band for that. And I can actually see that I plaited my right side plait a little bit longer than my left side plait, so I'm just gonna loosen the ends of that plait. So I'm just gonna take this out because we will need to plait the join plates, ends of them together. So yeah, it is very beautiful, this hairstyle. I like it, especially how it looks in the picture. But I think if you can do it with a partner, it would be probably much better. I actually chosen this one to do before I go to my trip because I had the feeling there might be a bit of complicated things, and you know, like when you're traveling, you wanna have things done quite smoothly. So I'm struggling a little bit to take out the rubber band because once it kind of like sometimes sticks in the head, it becomes really entangled. Okay, no, I successfully pulled it out. So now just make sure again that the plait is kind of in the middle. In fact, I could probably use a little bit tightening up here. So I'm gonna take this band and I'm gonna make sure they are connected slightly higher. Hello again. Okay, I think I was filming while the camera was not on. So the last bit which I've done, after plaiting the little plait, I twirled it like this, and then I secured it with a couple of hair grips on the sides. And yeah, it actually turned out pretty similar to what is in the book. So not too bad.